Hey everyone, it's Brian McManus Real Estate Update for week 49. Woo! Getting close to Christmas, isn't it? It's we've been in the Christmas spirit for a couple of weeks, but it's certainly upon us now, and boy is it upon us. So we cut off our auctions for Christmas last weekend. The reason for that is we've had the lead time into the auction for your certified accounts and contracts. It's getting longer, not shorter. So we just can't take that risk that we're going to auction without the final contracts. And at our last auction we got instructions 2 hours, well no, an hour before the auction, so and that's not good enough. So we cut them off a little early, and always, you know, in hindsight's a wonderful thing, but unfortunately, so I'm just driving through roadworks. Where are we? Close to Goulburn. It's all over the place. So yeah, it is Monday, but we've been working all the way through, and we're heading back northeast, so back to the coast. We've got a bit of coastal work to do for the new year, and also we've got an amazing sale that we're working hard on too. That'll be our final auction. By the looks of it, by the time this is loaded up, you'll be aware that we're down to our last auction at auction. Everything else is sold prior. So, and that's a good thing. It's a great thing. It's got to be an offer prior to auction. I always say it's got to be an offer that stops the auction, and that's what we get. So that auction process is working really well. The auction marketing is working well, and really happy for the vendors. But moving forward for our January auction, it's a very short turnaround from the 19th. We'll be closing 19th of December, so that's the day of the auction. We anticipate selling everything, having it exchange contracts out. Everything will be out by 4 o'clock, and we'll be closing the doors for the first time in a wee while. Very lucky to be moving into the new year with a second office. It looks like we're confirming in the next few weeks, and that I never thought I'd be doing it again, but we are. So there you have it. It'll be a regional office, and it'll take care of some of the markets we've been pulled back into over the last couple of years. So we're really excited about that. There'll be some new staff coming on board to take up the reins in their specific areas, and I look forward to learning off them and having that team environment back again. We've been very focused on what we do. Hotels, motels, caravan parks, a little bit of resi in Sydney, but certainly the regional stuff is certainly going ahead, leaps and bounds. What's the market doing? I can only talk about my market, and it's selling. Auctions are selling at or before auction. We are getting quite a variety of inquiry. Got a vendor that would agree with that. But at the end of the day, it's all about numbers, and sometimes some properties you just have to work through the buyers, keep qualifying them until they either qualify to buy or qualify not to buy. And that's just as important. We spend a lot of time, and some of the vendors appreciate it once they're in our system, how much time we spend with the buyers to get them qualified or eliminated so that they don't drag us around. So that's where we're at in 2026, because we'll start talking about that over the next couple of weeks, because we don't have many market updates to come. We've seen I've done a lot of appraisals in the last 9 months. So over the last 3 laps since March, we've done 3 laps of the state, a couple extra coastal runs, and we've done a lot of appraisals. A lot of people getting ready to retire, so expect some very good quality stock in all price brackets coming through the auctions. That's exciting. And our venue locked back in. We won't be going back in rooms, in our own rooms again, not in the foreseeable future. The InterContinental just is an amazing venue. Not only does it get a premium price at auction, and over the years since the 90s, if you want a figure, and it's a very hard figure to pick, but I'm picking somewhere around 20% more at the InterContinental as a venue, and that has a number of factors. It was highlighted, called an on-site auction not long ago, and I can say now, hand on heart, that a local stuffed it, absolutely stuffed it. And that's why we have in-rooms auctions. It's a controlled environment. You only have buyers attending. You don't have the tire kickers, the neighbours that want to stuff the auction up because they don't like the vendor, or they're just smarty pants. And that's what they can do, and they did it. And I'm pleased that the vendor called them out on it, because it could have been quite a costly thing to do. In the end, it hasn't cost us anything, or the vendor anything, but it still reinforces why in-rooms auctions are necessary. And the buyer has an environment where it's not hot, there's no one hostile, that they can just freely bid to their maximum. They can freely bid and see the opposition. So yeah, wonderful. So Merry Christmas to everyone from both Richie and I. I'll just